Hello and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. I entered this by not really intending to enter it. I was just sort of walking around clicking on random things and suddenly fade to black. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should start the recording now. Again, these sort of like side things, I don't think I don't what is up with this? I don't personally care enough to voice everything out. I'm just reading it quickly. Okay, yeah, that's really stupid. Yep, about time we hit the old dusty trail. Good idea, indeed, yes. Very good idea. Why would we help you? Yes, I agree. Oh. Oh, no, you can have Raven. Yeah, you can have Raven. Oh my. Hold on just a second inside, huh? No, you bullshit. You bullshit. Yeah, that's about what he estimated. You're a complex. What did you fucking learn? Is that a skill or an art? It's an art. Causes a small whirlwind to send enemies flying. Well, that was weird, but I suppose I did get something positive out of it. Okay, as intended. Progressing the story now. Well, this is bound to go well. This place is not intimidating at all.
So this is where Ferro is?
Apparently.
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us?
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Wait, what? What? Are you just straight up afraid?
Ferro sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I'd assume taking air out of the atmosphere or something like that, yeah?
I don't know that much.
It does seem to be going that route in terms of thematic, what the ultimate thematic threat is.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
That's one hell of a way to phrase it. Concerning even. Oh my.
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship.
Did something click? It did look like something was clicking.
Do you have a problem with meeting Ferro?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say. But it's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all.
She is dedicated to it at least.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Ferro, you are here, aren't you?
Wow.
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Ferro? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
Ooh. Isn't he the prideful one, let's call it?
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait! Estelle! Ferro, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Bellius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me, I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
So there was an air crene here. But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath.
Too much, okay.
As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crene more than any blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crene to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Ferro?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
Why is it poison to the Entelikeia then?
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
Yeah. You think we can't understand, so you have to make the decision. Blah, blah, blah. But really, how is converting air efficiently poisonous to them?
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Ferro. At Heliord, I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest, I stopped you. What I thought was a blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Bellius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her.
Judy, you are very... I hope you're, like, aiming at something more specific. Like, something different, because you almost seem like you're agreeing with him a bit too, like, easily.
Someday she will surely use her power to help someone.
Yeah, I was thinking she might go the route of, like, oh, she might do something. She might do this thing to help a person or something.
However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Listen, Ferro, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second.
I definitely don't buy that removing that part would save the whole. I mean, the problems are still gonna fucking still happen. It's not like her isolated, like, is she a worse problem than all those other special blastia combined? Is that legitimately the logistics of it, how it, like, pans out?
What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
How much does she need to use it to actually make it that level?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
That's some arrogance there.
Ferro, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Oh, are we taking the job? Okay, how are you gonna pay us?
Well, score one for Judith. So that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, then you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before.
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Okay, now to go off and do all the side quests.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past.
So this did happen before. Is that what you're saying?
If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
What, Ferro, were you not around then?
He's gone.
Who would have been around at that time? Oh, Cridians?
Bye-bye.
Ooh, does that count?
Thanks for everything, Yuri. Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey,
What?
it's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
Could we adjust the formula? Adjust Estelle's formula?
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Geez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Ferro was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old.
Critians, or we head back to Rita's research place. There were places we didn't go in that area, weren't there?
Or at least that's what Ferro said.
The Critia were the ones to invent the blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Critian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Critia are often credited as the inventors of the blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Myorzo.
Ah, how convenient.
It is far older than Timza, and the birthplace of the Critia. The first blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know?
Why do I feel like Raven hearing that's going to be a bad thing in the end?
You wouldn't happen to know where this Myorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
Okay. So who's going to pay us? This is quite a job we're taking on. I mean, come on.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but...
We won't forget what Ferro said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
While you're not wrong, it does make me wonder. Specifically, shit, what was it? Shit, I look at things on the map and I go do things and I distract my mind. Oh, right, couldn't we just buy a ton more time by having Estelle not use her powers? Should I take her out of battle? Is using her in battle make her, make the time limit go shorter? Come on, we have other healers now that we technically could use, right? That's what I was thinking about. So my guess is that that city would end up being the one that we saw under the water when I was roaming around at the end of last time.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. Oh, how long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol,
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized we have to figure out a few things if we're going to keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, We all have to receive punishment.
What now?
What do you mean?
All of us? Rita included? Let's punish Rita.
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Well...
So you gotta be punished too.
Harshly. Like, bare bottom Estelle takes a whip. Nope.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, you can just get punished. Right, Yuri? We'll just get punished, right?
That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Should we? I think if she did it without consulting other people, without getting their opinion so that she could make the best action in terms of which law to prioritize in that moment, I think that would make a whole lot more sense.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before. But you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing. But I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But...
Do you know many people? I sort of get the impression that you haven't lived with very many people in your life.
I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
Probably, honestly. With that in mind, though... Carol, what's the punishment?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
There's something beautiful about this way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
Let's call it flexible.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
Oh yeah. You still have to get your memory back.
Join, Patty. Join us. Join us. Join us.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay, fine.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Cumore.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
and that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
You know what? I think I'm okay with this. They get their punishments, albeit probably more lenient than it probably should have been. But they also take the lessons learned from the contradictions and move on them and act on them and etc, etc, etc. Why am I going this way? I don't know. Maybe they're in the library.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
I'm very confused by that. What the hell? That sort of came out of nowhere, and it sort of seemed like it made sense by the end, but the whole beginning was like, what are either of you talking about? My goodness.
You're searching for Myorzo. It's the name of the city that they talk about in the Cridian legends. That's all I know. Location? I don't know where it is. And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good to tell it to someone other than a Cridian.
So, is what you're telling me that I need to do this? It is.
Good day.
You could have just that actually sort of makes sense, because I was able to buy the thing that allowed me to do this in the shop here, back when I was here the first time.
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tort.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Myorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Myorzo is located, and how I can get there.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
That is an acceptable reason, but I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the heavens.
Oh, so it's a code name from their religion and whatnot. Okay.
Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Myorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Cridian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Myorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Cridians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Myorzo.
A bell?
That's weird.
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
Oh, don't you dare, game, try to make me learn the geography of this world. I don't even know the geography of my own world very well. Well, local geography. World geography, yeah, probably not too bad. A little.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it.
Yep. If we have a flying Entelekea to bring us there, yeah?
Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cridians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And? What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax. You humans are always so impatient.
Well, the world's ending a little itty bitty bit.
Once you have the bell, you must travel to Agra-Thorn Forest.
The Agra-Thorn Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? I've heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Cridians is located there. So that's where the door to Myorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however, a problem.
A problem?
Yes. Agra-Thorn Forest is being devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Myorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Wow, okay. For someone that was very, very, very hesitant to tell us anything. You really are putting a lot on her shoulders at the moment.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
I'm guessing it's the hunting blades. It's always the goddamn hunting blades.
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
May the road rise up to meet you, sister.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. Simple enough. They should be in Rita's house. And there's still that door back there that we never went in. Up those stairs. So I imagine we'll probably come back here at some point. I was actually thinking that we might end up going in there in order to find that guy. Rita's, it's not even her house, it's her hut.
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Agra-Thorn Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Myorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Myorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
We don't really have a choice.
Do we? We're flying a big dragon and on a ship where we have beds inside the ship where we could rest.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really... Sheesh, she's gone already.
anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
Okay. Can do. Oh, I was supposed to say, Jude, what's up with Judith? I forgot I had to switch her. Nah, I mean, I could switch to other people being in the lead, but I don't really care that much.
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Ifrid.
But what about the other thing?
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Maristella was a blastia in some form, yeah? A lot of things tend to end up being that.
Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Ifrid?
Huh?
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Ifrid's grandchild?
Oh, don't fucking start something now.
So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me. Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
You're bullying a child, you dumb motherfucker.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
Well, it's, you see...
Why? You gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifrid like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good-for-nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
Eyes rolled. You work here, don't you? In this Imperial Research City, right? Do you really care? Do you really care what it means to be a guild?
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You're Rita Mordio?
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No.
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
Yeah, that does sound right.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people say what they're going to say.
Wasn't our destination ashore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
It's okay, Patty. You don't know, they're assholes. It's hard to deny, but honestly, they're just assholes. That'll never not be able to be denied. I wonder if this is the plains, the forest. I don't honestly know what continent is Hippionia, so I guess I'll find out once I actually stumble upon whatever it is I need. Oh, yep, that's definitely looking at this thing. Okay. Red flowers bloom. That is an abnormally large amount, eh?
This is it, right?
It matches the description Tort gave us, but...
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Why would he? Also, Judy looks like she has something that she has found.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be hollow.
Out of the way!
No. Do we really want to open it this way?
It's open.
Well, now anyone can get in. Okay, I guess we're not really mincing on time. Fun.
What kind of a nasty person does something like that?
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judith.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
We have found you in the middle of a cave before.
You're scared of the dark? You really are a kid.
Look who's talking.
Also, look who's talking.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine. I'll go with you guys.
Yeah. It'll be fine unless it's like really, really dark. I mean, if it is... No, this is like as good as any of the caves we've been in. Oh, we're fine. Also, no monsters roaming about. That's concerning. For a multitude of reasons. I haven't seen any. Ooh, there is some stuff.
Huh? What is that?
Yeah, that's a good question. That looks like a pirate hat from a distance. Oh my. Graves?
What are all these stones doing in a place like this? It's so creepy.
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here? Why?
I can't believe how many there are.
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Critia.
There's something written over there.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifrit?
Yes, but I had no idea there could be so many.
Damn. Who's that pirate hat from?
Patty?
I mean, she wants the truth, but she's gonna be devastated if it ends up being the worst case scenario, which this does not help at the moment.
I never thought. Patty.
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. You can't expect a child to accept such a cold reality at her age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But this is so horrible.
I'm going to look for the key to Myorzo. You all should stay here.
What? You're going by yourself?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. We should go too. Repeat, take good care of Patty, okay?
I can trust you at the very least. I hope she handles it well. I wouldn't bet on it, though. Ooh, hey, Patty, I found some treasure. Sorry. You like treasure, right, Patty? Here, this is even specifically meant for you. Oh, that's horrible. Hey, Patty. You good to go now? You had like 20 seconds, right?
Looks like a dead end.
Maybe the old man was right, and we really did come to the wrong place.
There weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Drafty Rock Part 2?
Illusion, be undone. It is I of the chosen people whom you have anxiously awaited.
Ooh.
A door?
What? What did you do?
The Cridians possess an ancient power known as the Negig that can read the information in objects. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove the enchantment that hid this door.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Cridian.
Now, let's go inside.
I thought the door was in the forest. Huh. Perfect. Patty! This isn't even treasure, it's just, you like clothing, right? You have all this fancy clothes? Oh my. Getting Patty exclusive stuff in here too. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Could this be the key for the door to Myorzo?
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so this has to be it.
Still, why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
What if Ifrid was a Cridian? I wonder...
It's just a coincidence.
I doubt it.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
Quite possible. It could be a coincidence, given I imagine a lot of Patty's stuff was added after the fact like that. It would have been interesting if that was in the original game, and they just elaborated on it here as a result.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tort never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location? Is that really all it is?
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back and see Patty.
Yuri, did Ifrid really kill all those people?
Maybe he did.
Patty.
That's the truth she was after.
Yes, but she wasn't at all prepared for it.
Right, let's hurry back.
We know a lot of people died. I wouldn't be surprised if Ifrid really did kill them. But no one does things to be a villain. They do things for reasons. Potentially manipulative and whatnot, but still.
Thank you, Rapide. We got what we came for. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you going already?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Cypher.
Can you come with us? Could she be?
Cypher. Patty, do you actually mean the word cipher? Or do you mean the word cipher, as in like a cipher to a code?
All we've got left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Agra-Thorn Forest.
I agree.
Yuri, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you now.
Wait, why?
It's time for us to part ways.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling with us anymore?
No, that's not it.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about Ifrid, then...
At first, it's completely weird, but at first I thought he was going to say, if you're uncomfortable with, like, Raven around, we can kick him out.
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble.
Oh, you think that's the problem? No, if that's your only problem, consult us. We're not worried about that.
Even if you don't mind, well, I do.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes nothing but trouble. Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop you.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
We've come this far together. There's no need to hold back.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together.
Besides, you don't need to give an answer here and now, do you?
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in real trouble.
You know, unless we fly.
Why?
Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
All right, it's off to Agra-Thorn Forest.
We just gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
So many troubled children in our party.
Do you think Patty is alright?
Memories, knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Rapide. What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
Pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
I wouldn't bet on it. Ultimately, the thing about dealing with the unknown is that it will always be unknown. You'll never really find peace with it, but... Oh, and this is answerable now. Yeah, I figured this would be the place, wouldn't it be?
This is Agra-Thorn Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
Interesting. It does look very nice around here. But yeah, ultimately what it comes down to is the unknown is the unknown. That's never going to go away. It's always going to be unsettling. It's always going to give you anxiety about it. The question is how you deal with that unknown. How much it lets you affect the rest of your life. You'll never really find peace with it, but more so how to handle it. How to deal with it. Just like many other problems in life.
Huh. It's nicer here than I imagined. Not a bad spot at all.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original state.
That must be the blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope Loan blastia.
What blastia? Where? That big thing? Like up by the tree?
What do you mean by mystery group?
I have no idea.
We weren't able to get any details.
Hunting blades is the closest thing I could imagine, and that's just because they've been basically everywhere so far.
But Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about them.
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder. I suppose we could if there are no complaints.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
Oh look, we're already finding other solutions rather than just destroying the things that are not helping.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No, I'll go.
Give it time, give it time.
So, is Myorzo here?
I wonder.
I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Myorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
I mean, they literally have like one key to get into it. One thing that we went and stole and took for took for ourselves, and it's a singular one. For all intents and purposes. Also, I totally see. Are those the knights? Those actually do look like they're knights up there. I didn't think I'd find them here. I figured it would be some guild.
Halt! This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
Who are you guys under? You're not Kumor, obviously, but you're not Flynn's brigade either. I don't see the balloon.
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite knights.
Is it now? Good of you to know, Raven.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hopelon Blastia?
I have no reason to answer your questions. Civilian activity is restricted by law in this area.
Oh, excellent, because I'm in a guild now. I renounce my citizenship. So perfect.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
What? Wow, okay. Didn't even fucking answer the question in any form. Just fucking wanted a fight.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Oh my. That can't be good. Oh, I love that combo. That is a good combo.
Let's go.
Oh my, what are you guys trying to achieve?
Man, that escalated quickly.
You can say that again.
Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
Why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know about?
I wonder how long they've been doing it, too.
You mean, with that blastia?
What is a Hopelon blastia? What does it do? What does it achieve? I don't remember. I feel like the name's been brought up.
Yeah.
I feel like the name's been brought up before, but yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so it's just a fucking cannon.
Estelle!
What did you just do?
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've gotta stop doing crazy things like that.
Huh.
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in danger, and before I knew it, my power...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then, what should I do?
Hey, you saved us, didn't you?
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we would have been goners for sure. We should be mad at the fact that they shot at us, not that Estelle protected us.
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems along with the world's problems. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We shouldn't let the details get in our way.
But won't Ferro get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this?
Is Ferro paying attention? If we can find another solution, it'll be what it is. Okay?
Whether it's by a blastia or by Ferro, I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about that blastia, right?
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that blastia.
All right, let's go. Try to keep a low profile.
They know where we are. They're gonna keep shooting at us, yeah? Oh well.
If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with the Hoplon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No, I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way's healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work on, though.
When have they ever actually properly fought? It's mainly just been Estelle like, hey, I want to be friendly, and Rita being like, nah. And Rita's just been like, oh no, friends scare me. Oh wait, which way am I supposed to go? I don't know. I could go up or I could go to the mysterious side way. Probably this is the way I'm not supposed to go. Another bridge. I don't know which bridge I should take. I don't. And a tent. As that thing is just like in the air, frozen, about to hit me. Oh, no, this is definitely the way that I was supposed to go. Given that I'm right there now. Now we have a cave. Okay, I'm guessing I need to go take care of that thing, and then this other path will bring me to where I want to be. For, getting in the city, yeah? Boop. Boop. Queen's Whip. A whip used by those with unique habits. Good as a weapon and dangerous overall. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any save points up here, so it should be fairly simple battles.
It's them!
It's them. Are you guys like innately aware of us?
Get out of our way!
Oh, I suppose these guys were aiming at us, so yeah, that sort of makes sense. Why they'd know about us, at least. I was more thinking of the fact that that guy previously just like attacked us so willingly.
I can do this now.
What are you in? Oh, I'm probably not the Nightingale, though. That, probably that, like, spinning flying one. Yeah, she started to do more attacks from a distance. I don't really know what they are too well at this point.
I did it!
Now then, at least we don't have to worry about being shot at anymore.
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes Blastia, but the formula's been encrypted.
Care to explain in English?
A lot of that was English.
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if I
don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said...
Help!
Wait, when did you get there?
What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I was just following orders! I swear I never wanted to get involved in something like this!
Undo the code and stop this Blastia now!
Yes, of course, right away!
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Eyes roll just a little bit into the back of my head.
Oh?
At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Myorzo once the weather clears.
The weather... Look around us!
No!
And also, wait, what?
What is it?
Oh god, there's another one?
Ah!
Yuri!
I could use your help here, kid.
Right.
Of course they have multiple goddamn setups.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did that to keep me from using my power.
Don't you think that was a bit reckless?
Indeed. Do you have a death wish?
This is nothing.
He turns around, his like entire forehead is just bleeding like profusely.
Yuri, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Hey, you did the same for us before, right? Well, now we're even.
But...
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best.
Thank you.
Moving right along, we'd better do something about that other Blastia.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Oh, of course. Get him! Get him! There's no way he can outrun us!
Fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
Please wait. Patty is... Rita, I'm sorry. I let him get away.
Don't worry about it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't easy.
As long as the knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius mage, Rita Mordio. If it's me versus a Blastia, I'll win or die trying.
Oh, I'd be interested to see the latter. How that would work. Did he not finish?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, I figured he had finished on this one already.
What are you doing?
If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
He made it inactive or something?
Nothing shines quite so bright as a young person with something they're willing to risk their life for.
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's doorstep?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I mentioned that. Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sentimental when I start digging up the past.
Hey, Raven.
Come on! Onward!
You don't think he's already... Is that possible in this world?
Ready to go?
Might be. Could you reanimate a corpse? I wonder.